Gonna link with Futuristic on the. We've got a couple songs together. East Coast. I think the furthest we going is like Wisconsin or Indianapolis. Chicago. Hopefully I'll be back there this year. Thoughts on Russia, Ukraine? I think it's very complicated, man. I think people try to simplify it, but I do think that my heart goes to the Ukrainian people, their city, because anytime you have situations like that, you're gonna have, civilians and citizens and, get hurt and, lose their lives, lose their, their families and that type of stuff. So it's, prayers to them. Appreciate the love, you guys. Lisa Mix, what up? Yeah, man, wars are just an unfortunate thing, but when you're a little bit older, like my age, you grew up watching Desert Storm, you grew up watching Iraq, you grew up watching Iraq and Kuwait and Afghanistan. So, a lot of you guys haven't seen this type of stuff go on. It's very unfortunate, but, hopefully these things can get resolved. Hopefully some diplomacy can happen. How's the weather in the Bay? It's sunny, but it was free. Like it's getting super cold at night, but it's warming up. It's warming up. It's a little bit warmer tonight. Appreciate the love. Yeah, it's a little chilly in California right now. I watched the new episodes of Snowfall. Are you touring near San Ho or Oakland? The dates are in my bio. You just click the link and go to my tour. We are doing a show in the Bay Area, San Francisco. Album dropped this year. Straight up from Canada. Yes. Album is coming. Or mixtape. Would you take Brady for 1 year if possible? I just don't think that's gonna happen, man. Brady's not coming. He's retired. I mean, if you can get Brady for 1 year, I don't think. I mean, let's just say that's possible. Let's just say that Brady does want to come to the 49ers. Yeah, I mean that would be great. Trey, Trey is still super young. You let him sit for another year, learn even more. He gets to learn behind Brady and Garoppolo. Like, that's great. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in no rush, but I think Trey is more than ready to start next year. He'll do better than a bunch of other quarterbacks. But what y'all want to talk about, man? How about Von Miller? Was Von Miller, is he a free agent this year? I think our pass rush is pretty, I think if Jimmy wasn't hurt, we win that game. What we do need to improve is our defensive line. We need to get a little bit stronger with that defensive line. Trent Williams was compromised, and we only lost by one score. So, trying to find me a lady. That would be nice, man. It would be nice. It's just difficult, it's difficult. The Niner freestyle I did was, man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Chuck Dizzle. Real Richmond. How are we going to replace Tart? Some guys going to have to step up, move around. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Tart might want, more money, but we'll see what happens. Lockbuster is a banger. FM Real Hip. Appreciate that, FM Real Hip Hop. Salam alaikum. Chief Sharif. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm on here, man. If you guys got any questions, anything you want to talk about, best AFC team. I mean, I think next year. I mean, the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs. I mean, I know since he got it done, but the Chiefs. Mahomes is just he. I mean, Josh Allen is a beast too, but we'll see. I mean, I just still think Mahomes is that guy. Niners need to trade Debo. You crazy. What's your take on the drill rap thing in New York? I don't know what the drill rap thing in New York is. How hard it is to save money in Cali? You got to be smart about it, man. You got to be smart about it. Favorite producer of all time? Dr. Dre. Who's my favorite rapper? I mean, Jay-Z is my favorite of all time, but what current and old rappers you a fan of? I mean, that's current rappers. I listen to Corday. That's one of my favorite young, newer guys. Obviously, I love Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all those guys. I don't know. They're kind of just, I don't know if they're new or old at this point, but they're newer in the grander scheme of things. Yeah. Thoughts on Slaughterhouse and the new track by Crook? I need to listen to it. I see did it just drop today? I need to check it out. But I know Slaughterhouse is done. Any more songs with Paz? Possibly, man. I got to hit up my brother Paz, man. See how he's doing. Nas is still, Nas is still Nas. Jimmy G proved he's a top 5 QB in this league. I don't think he's a top 5. And I got major love for Jimmy, but he hasn't shown. Do I like St. John? That's not really my vibe, you know what I mean? But I understand why people like it. It's not really my vibe. Sorry, my T-shirt is. This is my end of the night comfy shirt. So that's why it's all stretched up. Do I fuck with Coyle Ray? I think she's dope. Yeah, I mean it's not something I listen to like, but when I hear her on stuff and I hear her on choruses and little guests, she's dope. She's got a very unique voice. Toby and Wigway, that's my homie, man. He's incredible. I never knew Blackistan, but I know that's Apathy's guy. And rest in peace, Blackistan. The Fivo foreign song. I wasn't really. I'm not really. I wasn't. I only. I don't, I wasn't really feeling that song. It's not. It's not something I was super loving. Like you talking about the Alicia Keys Kanye song. Yeah, I've heard it come by. I'm not Tupac or Biggie. Tupac. Tupac. I just wasn't feeling that song, man. Drake or Ye. I mean, overall, I think Kanye. There's more songs that I like of Kanye. The first 3 albums I feel like were like almost all classics. Overall, but they're both dope. Am I gonna fast for Ramadan? Well, I'm gonna be on tour, so I'm gonna have to make up. Or feed the poor or do something because I'll be on tour literally the whole Ramadan. But I have fasted. I fasted every year since I was like 15 years old, 16 years old. Do I speak do I speak fluent Arabic? No, not at all. Um, you ever play sports doing that? Yeah, back when I was in high school and college, yeah. Fasting while you had basketball practice. I remember stopping, taking a break from basketball practice to like eat for like 10 minutes or drink some water. I couldn't do that now. You do that shit when you're young, when you're like 16, 17 years old. Do you have any open verse challenges? I've done challenges, but I'm gonna do kind of like the little remix thing. I am gonna end up doing that. Do you practice fasting? Yeah, I just said I fast for Ramadan every year. Alchemist or Madlib? Who's a better producer? Ooh, I don't know, man. Two different styles. Madlib is more like, I don't know. They both dope. I mean, they're both dope. I guess I tend to lean a little bit towards Alchemist because I feel like Alchemist has did more different variety of stuff. But Madlib is super dope though, you know. Me versus No Life Shack. Nah, I'm done, man. My hooping days is over. No Life Shack looked like he probably still hoop every day. Man, I loved Ozark, man. Ozark was so good. I was mad it only did 7 episodes. I'm waiting for the next 7. Um, how am I liking TikTok? I'm having some problem with TikTok. Like whenever I post my original songs, they always like flag it like it's not my song. So I got to figure out what's up with that shit. Do you like NF? I think NF is dope. I like NF, but I'm not like I haven't really like listened to his albums like that. You know what I mean? Wendy fucking Bird, Wendy and Ruth. Ruth is a fucking gangster, man. She's a crazy little chick. Go Niners all day. Do I ever do a freestyle on here? Nah, I'm doing no freestyle. Do I mess with Christian hip hop artists? I just mess with stuff that sounds good to me. I don't seek out Christian hip hop or, you know what I mean, any kind of specific hip hop. I just like good stuff, you know what I mean? Who's the most underrated rapper to me? I don't know. I don't really even think about stuff like that. What's a good vegan spot? Hey, you know what's my favorite spot to go to? I mean, of course, we got, Vegan Mob here in Oakland. We got Malibu Burger here in Oakland. But those are spots I frequent. But you know what? People be sleeping on Veggie Grill, man. If you got a Veggie Grill in your city, Veggie Grill is fire, man. Uh, what up? Been listening to your music, lady. Appreciate the love, man. Is it true you battled Disaster back in the day? Yeah, you can just go to YouTube and type in Locksmith versus Disaster. That was long. That was what, back in '09? What's my take on Yasin Bey, formerly Mos Def? Yasin is dope. I've done a few shows with him. Hung out with him. Very good brother, man. What's your favorite movie of all time if you had to watch one? Oh, that's easy. 2001: Space Odyssey. Yes, in Oakland, yeah, but I'm from Richmond. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate Canada. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, Veggie Grill's fire, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. But I'm not eating no more fried food. I haven't had any fries, like any fried chicken, any French fries in like 2 weeks. I'm trying to stay away from that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't eat French fries anymore anyway. Very rarely. But I have a friendship with any of the current Niners. I wouldn't call it a friendship, but I have like, um, a couple of them reached out to me. A couple of them followed me. I think Trey followed me, Arden Key. Um, some of the like newscasters like Matt Mayoko, Kiana. Um, so they show love. So yeah. I mean, I don't really think I'm not super healthy either. I'm just trying to like improve my habits. You know what I mean? Like, fried foods is like one of the last things that I just holding on to. It's like, you know what I mean? And I want to just kind of eliminate that out of my diet. So, you know what I mean? I don't eat any fried foods. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never eat it again, but it's like, it's kind of one of the things like once you start, then you just be like, oh, so I'm just trying to really limit that. But yeah, fried foods. I don't drink anything but water. I don't drink juice. I don't drink coffee. I will have a smoothie every now and again, but I don't drink nothing but water. Yeah, I eat fruit in the morning. I eat fresh fruit in the morning. Vegetables every day. Dum 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 dum. I'm still kicking myself for missing your show out in Perth, Australia. I had to work. Damn. Damn. Perth. Perth is beautiful. Do I eat meat? Yeah, I eat meat. No, I was just always try to eat veggies. Like no matter what I like, even like today, like I had some pizza. I'll just like if I have some pizza, I'll still make some veggies and just like eat it. So I'm making sure I'm always getting some vegetables. You know what I mean? Like even if I order out pizza or whatever. No, I don't really like Walking Dead. I don't really watch that. But yo, Perth is beautiful, man. Perth, Australia, some of the bluest beaches I've ever seen. Who I ghost wrote for? Uh, Not many. Do you watch All American? Nah, man, I'm too grown for that, man. I'm too old. You watching that? You got a DVD of me battling A Wolf years ago. Cameos. Damn, man, that was almost 20 years ago. Can you believe that? That was 2003. That was 19 years ago. It's crazy, man. You know what's so crazy though? The way I the way my brain works is like I can remember where I was at when I wrote songs or where I like you know what I mean? It's just like weird. It's weird. I could still like I remember the day I wrote my verse for What Is It? Or I remember the day that like I was going up to Camiel to battle and like it's weird. Do I watch Succession? I have some. I need to really lock down and watch it. Who are my top three battle rappers right now? I don't know. I don't watch battle rap at all. Like, at all. I couldn't tell you nothing about it. Yeah, I remember my Bay Area people know, like, what is it? I remember writing my verse to what is it. Um, I had just bought a new car. I had just bought a new SUV. And I was taking the lease back. I had a lease, and I was taking the lease back on my old SUV and going to pick up my new SUV. And I remember I was in the car with my mom driving back. And my mom, because I think the lease was in my mom's name, and I was getting my car. So we were turning in the lease, and I was getting the car in my name. And I remember sitting in the car, um, in my dad's truck, because I drove my car. My mom drove my dad's truck, and I'm sitting in my dad's truck, and I'm playing the beat to what is it while I'm just sitting in the car while my mom is like dropping the lease off. And I remember like just coming up with the lines like you know what I mean? Just kind of like going over it in my head over and over again. How did I get started with those battle raps? I don't know, man. That's a long story. I have been battling already, man, for years, bro. Like battle rapping is something I've done since kind of once I first started rapping. I just fell into it. What do I think about the conservative Republican rappers? I don't know, man. I don't know about people who's conservative or Republican rap. If a rap is dope and I hear it and it sounds dope, it's dope. I don't ask, are they Republican? Do I fuck with Daylight? I don't watch battle rap, man. I don't watch battle rap. Um, Daylight is cool. We battled way back in the day, you know, but I don't watch battle rap. I just don't, you know. Chris Webby Locksmith tour. Nah, we did that. I've been on tour with Webby a bunch of times, but this year I'm going on tour starting April 1st with my man Stevie Stone. All you got to do is click the link in my bio. We're going to like 20 something, 27 cities or something like that. All around the West Coast, Midwest. Um, yeah, man. All around this country. Northwest. Make sure you get your tickets. No, we're not going to Chicago, but we are going to Wisconsin. We are going to Minnesota. We are going to Indianapolis. We are going to Missouri. Um, Tupac wasn't like, he wasn't a lyrical wordsmith, but he was a lyricist for sure. Come down to South Texas, Locks. I'm sure I'll be down there. I was in Texas. I did a show in Austin a few months ago. How do you feel about MCs starting battle rap and do their thing and now they back to battling? Um, I don't really care. I don't really have an opinion, you know? You do whatever you want to do. If that I just, me personally, I just do what motivates me. You know what I mean? Midwest states sound boring as fuck. Nah, Midwest is fun. Stevie Stone, I'm not answering. You have to ask Stevie Stone about what his label situation is. Yeah, Pac was more of a poet. You felt his lyrics too. He was deep. I mean, Pac is one of the best ever, you know? Yeah, people asking me battle rapping. Like, I literally haven't battled since 2009. What was that, 13 years ago? Am I reading or researching anything new? Um, I don't know. know, man. I be reading and looking up all kind of shit. I have been reading like articles about stuff about Ukraine and Russia, just to kind of put stuff in perspective, you know. So I've been reading a little bit about that. What do I think about Russia aggression on Ukraine? I think it's a little bit more complicated than what people say, but I think the main thing is that people, you know, especially on social media, you know, there are people that live there. And anytime you have attacks, troops coming in and the possibility of war, and it's very concerning, you know, because there are civilians, there are people's families. And, but I think that it's a little bit more complicated than social media put it out there. But the most important thing is that we want the Ukrainian people to be safe, and we want people to have peace. So I hope it doesn't go into war for anyone. What is my main goal in hip hop? To get better. I always want to get better, man. You know, spread my art, share my art, you know. What do I think about the Klitschko brothers standing up and defending the Ukraine? I mean, that's where they from, right? You know, they feel compelled. I think, you know, if that's what they want to do, I think that's good for them. Any acting gigs? No, I don't have any acting gigs, man. I would be open to it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and say what's up to y'all. Say what's good, man. I see people kind of asking the same thing. So, they should have had Game instead of 50 during the halftime show. I mean, you know. But have I ever done a song with Raz Cass? SMH. But y'all, let me hop off here, man. I'm about to relax, find something good to watch, you know. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Make sure you guys, I'm going on tour starting April 1st in Phoenix. That's the first show. The last show is in San Francisco. We're going all over the country. Locksmith, Stevie Stone, JL. Make sure y'all hit the link in my bio. Get your tickets. And coming to a city near you, man. I can't wait to meet y'all. If you know me, you come to see a Locksmith show, you know I try to say what's up to everybody. You know, give everybody a pound. And yeah, man, I'm out of here. Peace.